Welcome back! Today we're gonna do another one of my favorite movies that Holden has never seen. Today we're doing Face Off. I'm actually genuinely surprised that he has not seen this movie. It's such a classic. I have some thoughts as to whether he's actually gonna like it or not, but I love this movie. I think it's so much fun. John Travolta and Nicolas Cage. I absolutely love Nicolas Cage. I think he's fantastic. John Travolta is great as well, but them as a duo, I think is just fantastic. So, what do you know about this movie, and what are your thoughts going in?
I'm really excited to check this one out. I have not seen it. If you have been watching the channel for any length of time, whenever we do a My Husband Watches video, you'll come to realize that there's a gap in like the 1990s and early 2000s of a lot of classic movies that I have not seen, and Jen actually has. And this is one of them. I don't really know anything about this movie. I know it's Nick Cage and I know it's John Travolta. And that's in part because I didn't really watch movies that were like rated R until I was a teenager. If you watched our Exorcist video, you'll know, because when I was a kid, I associated rated R with like scary stuff, and I was terrified of that movie, so watch our Exorcist one. So I was like, rated R, no way, I can't do it. So it wasn't until I was a teenager that I started watching stuff, and that was well after this. So I don't know anything about it, and I'm excited to go into it. I will say that when it comes to movies like this that I know that are classics, I hear talked about a lot, like when we did American History X and when we did Seven, I'm always like pleasantly surprised because they're usually really unique and their fame is warranted. And so Face Off is one that I think I'm gonna be in for a fun ride. I've never not liked any of the ones that we've done for My Husband Watches. And I'm guessing I'm going to enjoy this one too.
That makes me so happy. I didn't know that because we did Unbreakable, Seven. I guess you have liked them. So I'm really happy about that. This movie is a John Woo movie. I think that alone makes it fantastic, but I'm really curious to see what you think about this movie. But before we get into it, we're gonna do the comment of the day. Okay, so this actually comes from the last My Husband Watches movie that we did, which was Dumb and Dumber. I am so happy that he ended up loving that because that is a movie that's so close to my heart. So I'm hoping this one is gonna follow suit. But this one is from Corey S. He said, "Nice job, Jen. Love this reaction. Hope you guys react to more 90s, early 2000 comedies in the future." Funny you mentioned that. This took place in the 90s. It's not a comedy, but it is a fun action film. There's a couple other movies that we'll get into that I think fall into that category. So I'm really excited for that. We are gonna go ahead and get started with Face Off.
Special thanks to Factor for sponsoring today's video. In the last live stream that Jen and I did, we talked about whether we preferred home-cooked meals or going out to eat. Convenience versus quality. Like most of you, I would rather have a quality cooked meal from home, but oftentimes not at the expense of convenience and time. And Jen would rather have a quality meal from home despite the inconvenience in prep time and cooking it and the post-cleanup work that comes along with that. Factor is the perfect solution. They are a brand that we personally use and we have used for quite a while now. Factor makes meeting your nutrition goals easier by delivering fresh, never frozen, dietitian designed and approved meals right to your doorstep. Factor is cheaper than getting takeout, and it's faster than any restaurant delivery. And because they're never frozen, they're always delivered fresh, they're ready in just 2 minutes. I prefer popping my food in the microwave just to get it quicker, but if you prefer an even richer meal, they taste even better coming out of the oven. Every week, you'll get to choose between 34 different meals. Pick you out a couple of snacks. They even have options like smoothies, juices, and even sweets, just to name a few. They have options like vegan, veggie, keto, protein plus, calorie smart, all that good stuff. Jen and I love using Factor because they are quality meals that we get to choose. It's healthy, it's ready in under 2 minutes, and it's delivered right to our doorstep. So I'd like for you to consider checking them out. Cut out next week's grocery trip, don't worry about cooking, and use that time to do something you'd rather do, like petting your dogs. Wow, I'm so happy I'm not at the grocery store right now. Head to factor75.com or click the link in my description or the pinned comment. Use promo code Holden50 to get 50% off your first Factor box. And remember, supporting the sponsor helps support the channel, so please make sure you go check them out. I also don't know anything about it, you know.
That's good, because
yeah,
then you're me.
Yeah.
You're Jen.
Why? How the turntables? I've been seeing that comment more from The Office.
We'll have to watch Gone in 60 Seconds too. Have you seen Con Air?
No.
You have not seen Con Air?
No, I have not. I have not seen Con Air.
Like Con Air, Con Air?
Have any of you guys seen The Fanatic with John Travolta? What a treat that one is. If you ever get the chance. That's a time. Is that Nicolas Cage's mustache?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder when mustaches are gonna come back.
I don't know, baby. Why? Are you waiting for it?
No, I can't do that. No, I get rid of my beard, I look like a 7-year-old obese child. Oh, look at that squid. Actually reminds me a little bit of Punisher. Little horse neighing sound effect, I love it. Oh! So it went through him and killed the kid. Oh, that's rough. They're really just getting started.
Still waiting, but Interpol insists he's in Tripoli.
You trust that billion-dollar satellite, okay? I'll trust a $10 snitch at this point.
There's a running joke that like he is absolutely awful to her. He like picks on her.
You really did not deserve that.
He's going through some stuff.
Oh, I love Nick Cage.
I know, this is so him.
I know. This is why I got kicked out of church too. It's all good. What? How's that bad?
You're not picking the right scene to say that.
Oh. Jeez. No, I did get kicked out for that. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. I'm just kidding. Is this like a cat and mouse movie? Like a Catch Me If You Can kind of thing?
Who's to say?
Oh, yeah, she said it. Oh, God, it's nice to be on the other foot. I know.
Really uncomfortable.
Wow,
with this, aren't you?
he's really juicy. That's what you said.
Take it back. You're not even using it in the correct context.
Phones to pay for the jet.
Love Nicolas Cage.
What the boys are for, to hide our famous faces. Let's go, on board, let's go.
Here you go.
It's like Savannah on our road trip.
No, I can eat a peach for hours.
FBI!
Her? That's where she sucked that tongue?
Scout winners, got Devin!
Oh! Oh! Oh my gosh! That plane's going like 30 miles an hour.
Take off now!
This is a pretty dangerous stunts.
Yeah, so a lot of the stunts were done without special effects.
Yeah, it looks like it. We got you.
Very 90s
Yeah,
film.
this type of thing is parodied so much now. It's interesting to see it back in its original form before it was made fun of so much, like the jumping double gun thing. Jeez.
Berkeley down!
What are you doing, dude? That's cool. That's a little filter they put over the lens for that. What are you guys doing? Oh.
How is your daughter anyway? Is she arriving by now? Your daughter?
Oh, just shoot him. Oh, that's it, Lee.
Please, man, don't shoot me.
Why would that be on?
I think something happened during the fight. You know, he's really like a Batman villain.
It's like Elvis done left the building.
I love that. They don't make him like this anymore.
Definitely not.
Side, but you.
She was in Pleasantville.
That's right, Dad. Don't even ask me what happened.
Okay.
Oh, give me a break with this already.
This is so Holden reaction.
Oh, I see. Who are you supposed to be now?
I'm just me, Dad. Yeah, give me a break with
Not
it.
like you.
I'd be that guy.
What is all this?
Sir,
Aw.
How's Loomis?
Michael Myers is still going after him.
Make time, Sean.
CCH Pounder.
Recovered from the jet wreckage.
She looks like she's on the Starship Enterprise.
Thermal cloak, nerve gas, and biological payload.
Any progress?
Ooh, yeah. It's about to get so juicy.
I just can't have any of the lines in this one, huh? Lieutenant Dan! Oh no.
Lieutenant Dan, ice cream.
Ice cream.
He's a turnip.
Jeez! That's gotta be a violation somehow, right?
It is. It's only the beginning.
Into Air One.
He came in there and put a cigarette out on his body. I recognize him.
Paycheck.
I know who you are.
Oh yeah, who's the bad guy? Is that why it's called Face Off? They're gonna
We'll
take
see.
his. They're gonna take his face off.
You'll see.
Just a temporary trade. We'll use laser shears for the hairline, micro plugs for body hair. This is a state-of-the-art morphogenetic template. It's modeled on your skull. The outside exactly like Troy's, not a replica, but the real thing. Then we simply connect the muscles, tear ducts, and nerve.
No.
There's no one else, Sean.
No.
The bomb will blow, and Castor Troy will win.
Get out.
What the hell is that smell?
He's in his pants. Where's Dietrich?
One phone call from me and your son will end up in a foster home.
How's your dead son?
Okay, I mean, how is he still on the force?
I heard something about the 18th.
I've not seen a whole lot of emotional control from this man this whole movie.
No, no. You stay in your lane. You stay in your lane.
This guy's... I'm just saying, maybe he shouldn't be in this line of work.
He does give results.
Risk my neck.
Yeah, I'm not arguing that. I'll do it.
I'll do it.
I'm gonna start doing that to you. Just open hand to your face. Ooh. That's cool. That looks really good. Oh, that looks great. That looks really good. I wonder how they did that. If that's like an actual prosthetic or if they did some special effects to it.
I don't think at the time they had this capability, but I know now there has been like face transplants.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh. Really good. Did they explain how they were going to manage like the jaw structure and stuff?
Doesn't really make logical sense.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of, like even the way his muscles,
Okay.
you know, lift his smile.
Not only that, but the rest of his body too.
Yeah.
You to AT&T.
Oh my gosh.
I want you to take this face and burn it.
What about the voice? Did they explain the voice?
Be patient, my friend.
That's still John Travolta. Got it.
A microchip on your larynx. It's fantastic, but you'll have to be careful.
I could eat a peach for hours. Eat a peach for hours.
I could eat a peach for hours.
I could eat
A peach for hours.
Like how they're doing vocal AI back in '97. But well, even they don't know that he's dead.
No, him, the doctor, and CCH Pounder's character are the only people that know.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
You are now the property of Erewhon Prison.
It's actually a brilliant idea.
That's cool, yeah.
This entire prison's one big magnetic field. The boots tell us where you are.
What's the matter, pal? Don't you remember the little people?
I think that's Thomas Jane.
Word was you got wasted.
Do I look wasted to you?
You want to see what wasted looks like, little man?
Oh. Oh. Oh, Pollux knows something's up.
Watch your f***ing mouth! I'm Castor Troy! Yeah! Lock him down!
Took y'all long enough.
Corruption.
Yeah. That's the real one? Okay.
The real Castor Troy.
Oh, I thought he died. I thought he did die. No, he's still alive.
He just has no face.
Oh. Oh, yeah, you're gonna show me? What do you look like? Is he not being watched by anybody?
Someone.
There's a phone in there. Guys,
They took.
isn't this one of the biggest terrorists in this world?
Oh, yes.
They're gonna make him put John Travolta's face on him?
Who's to say?
That's hilarious.
Bravo!
What do you want?
Take one goddamn guess. That bomb you built does deserve an audience. It's a work of art.
I guess the LA Convention Center will have to do.
You got a visitor?
Shoes look like something out of Doctor Who.
Oh yeah.
That's great.
You good looking. You're hot.
So before filming, they spent like 2 weeks together to learn each other's like mannerisms and stuff.
Is between us, okay?
That's cool.
Read the newspaper lately?
Who are the people that are like monitoring this whole operation?
Like a Black Ops operation.
See anything you like?
That sucks, dude. Oh, that's his friend. Oh, yeah, okay, I got you.
Tito.
Not Tito.
You're gonna be in here for the next 100 years. You've got a government job to abuse. Only wife to make love to. I'm in hell. I may never get a hard-on again.
Quit teasing me, stop it. I'm still really hurt, okay? There are leftovers in the fridge.
Sean, come on.
Tom, come on.
Plot thickens. Thing that I crave.
This is weird.
Clarissa left those here.
I won't tell Mom if you don't.
I love how he's not even hiding it, you know?
Meanwhile, huddled in the corner.
Brother's been released.
Oh, that sucks, dude.
I'm Sean Archer, and now.
They needed way more like fail-safes in this plan.
Oh, for sure.
We're all really sorry about Tito.
Oh, hey, shit happens.
Seeing that face on you makes me afraid my tiramisu might come back up.
This nose, this hair, this ridiculous chin.
This ridiculous chin.
It's protected by a tamper switch, and it'll take us hours to bypass.
Leave.
I feel like they would be suspicious about like how did you do this, but the bomb team couldn't.
And your attitude seemed pretty like confident going in. We're scared.
Maybe he said something like Pollux told him last minute or something.
Yeah.
Interception. Now our side's got the ball. Sorry.
That was kind of a Jim Carrey moment
Yeah,
too.
yeah, for sure.
I want to thank you. During all these years that I was an insufferable bore.
Was the stick successfully removed from your ass?
President to hold.
Okay.
Say what you want, my guy's putting in the work.
Right? Lobster.
That Sean Archer writes his own ticket. Okay.
Honestly, you'd probably be pretty dang good at his
Yeah,
job.
it'd be like Frank William Abagnale doing check fraud.
Sean, you just seem so different.
There's his in. Pun totally intended.
Honestly, like, objectively, this is horrible.
Yeah.
This is awful.
How can I get out of here?
You can't. They only take them off in the clinic. Right before they fry your skull.
I'm out of cigarettes.
Get back in line, Troy.
I said I'm out of cigarettes.
Jeez.
Well, happy day. It's Castor Troy.
You know those things that kill you.
I didn't touch your wife. He's waiting for you. So let's get out of here.
Yeah! I love that. Oh, jeez. Oh. Oof. Oh, gosh.
Get out.
Oh, Dubov. Ooh.
Dubov.
Oh. That's a straight up different guy. Okay. Oof. I've heard of having hot feet, but this is ridiculous.
Happy birthday, Mikey.
So
I
awkward.
know, it's pretty messed up.
He took our baby, Sean. He took our little boy.
Castor Troy's dead.
He got killed trying to escape from marijuana.
It hasn't been recovered yet.
It hasn't been. He's already here.
Didn't show me his body.
You just keep it unlocked like that. Cool.
Yeah, there's no security in this whole movie. There's overwhelming response, but not actual security.
The man you think is your husband isn't.
Who is this?
Please just listen.
Whoever you are, don't call again.
But you know something's off, don't you?
Well, if you're Sean Archer, I guess I'm Castor Troy.
Be cool, man.
Castor! You scared me, man.
Let's go. You want to get out of the country?
I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna get Sean Archer.
How is it that you know so much about Sean Archer?
Sleep with his wife.
Boston was really bothered by that.
That's missed it.
I'd like to take his face off.
Oh, he said it. He said the thing.
For that man.
No more drugs for Oh, it's is that Hyde?
Danny Masterson.
Carl, stop it.
Carl.
Calm down.
Happy hunting. I'll catch you later.
Oh, jeez.
Say you're sorry.
I'm sorry.
I didn't hear it.
I'm sorry.
Next time, let Carl take his pants down. Twist it so the wound won't close. I am the king.
Ah! Jesus! Kaz! It's me.
Well, don't you want to talk?
Suck my tongue. I'd love your ass and see it. Take this.
Sean Archer.
Oh, I figured he might drop in on some of our old friends.
Every kid had that same haircut in these movies.
Look, Sasha, I'm not the same person. For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
I want you to meet your father.
I'm gonna kill you to get back at him.
Michael. Michael.
Adam, got a lot going on right now. Oh! We have a warrant for your arrest, or just like open fired?
Damn, my place is getting f***ed up.
Someday I wish upon a star.
Parkour.
Buzz. Take the boy and get out of here.
You all right?
Go!
I mean, I enjoy boning your wife, but, well, let's face it, why don't we just trade back?
You can't give back what you've taken from me.
Let's just kill each other.
I like the mirror thing, that's cool. Ooh. Oof.
It's just Pollux Troy.
Oh!
I am Castor Troy.
Ugh.
No, honey, please don't scream. Don't scream. I'm not gonna hurt you. I did not kill her son.
Oh, God, I don't know. Ugh. You need to think this through, man.
Special ops surgeon gave me Castor's face!
Be cool.
My Sean's blood type is O negative. Castor's is AB.
Perfect. That's good, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe try to understand where she's coming from in this case.
Just re-traumatized her all over
Yeah,
again.
geez.
What a day. I know I've been acting different lately.
I would know if it wasn't you.
I know I shouldn't have. I'm ashamed.
Would you?
Of course I would.
I'd be the man.
I wouldn't sleep with that man.
Oh. He's doing good at like taking some of Nicolas Cage's like cadence in his speech. Oh, and she's a doctor, so she'll be able to run the test, huh? Oh!
Hoping you'd come here.
That's convenient.
Thank you for trusting me.
I don't trust anyone.
Eve.
I'm gonna start doing that to you now. I missed in the bathroom.
Stop. Oh, gross. I just got that. The realization that she just slept with
We've been living together as
the man that killed her son. That's rough.
I did things to him that we've never done.
In that position, and
That's exactly what he said. I put you in that position. Oh, it's fine.
wound before you bleed to death.
What's up?
Excuse me, Mr. Archer, okay?
Sean, what are you doing here? Hey.
Sorry. This is turning into a real marriage.
Killed my brother. I'm not gonna let him take you too.
I promise, Sean Archer is off your back for good.
Gratia Domini nostri Jesu Christi, et caritas Dei, qui peccatoribus vocare venisti.
They're really using a lot of these birds.
But
you're still not having any fun! Honey. History repeats itself. Your son was an accident, but you took it so personally. Let it go.
No father could.
Neither could his sister.
Hey, baby.
Sasha, what the f are you doing?
Put the f***ing gun down.
Why don't you put your guns down?
Oh, come on.
What a predicament.
I'm Spartacus. That's the...
Take care of our boy.
I actually am Archer. He's going right into foster care when this is over. Oh, is Archer going to adopt his child? That's, yeah.
You'll have to wait and
Yeah,
see.
and then he's gonna raise him. Yeah. What? Why?
I love how the guy like sent her up there, like,
Yeah,
go on.
yeah, you're good.
Please, God, die.
Hold it!
Oh.
Ah! Good girl, Jim! The scumbag shot your brother, Jamie! Kill him!
Dang it, Jamie. She's so confused.
The facial expression.
Peaches.
Ew. It's gotta be so traumatizing.
I know.
Oh, that's, I love that. That's great.
Sir, you okay?
Jeez. Reminds me of Speed 2. Jeez. Jeez. I wonder what the kill count in this movie is. Still good. Gosh. Like a lot of gas to blow up like that.
Gotta preserve that face, though.
Yeah. This is a Jackie Chan stunt. Oh my gosh.
What a great way to get him back on land.
Jeez.
Touch the face. Yeah.
Oh. Shooter! Shooter! Oh!
Okay, Archer?
You call me.
He called you Archer, sir.
First time I saw this, I was like, is he gonna slap her?
They're bringing in their top surgical team from DC. You're gonna be okay.
I bet that doctor was P.O. that he had to clean up this mess.
She's so confused.
When you wake up, everything will be restored.
My scar. Little bullet wound. I won't need it anymore.
Aww.
Your insurance doesn't cover that.
Yeah. Ooh, Etna. Tough break, kid. John Travolta. She doesn't look like she works at Hot Topic anymore either. That's good.
This whole situation kind of evened her out.
Yeah, everything's all good. Oh yeah, of course they took the kid.
This is Adam.
I'm Adam.
The room.
The hell was that?
So we just finished Face Off. I have some thoughts on this movie. but I want to jump right into it and see what you thought about the movie.
Jotted down just a couple of notes on my phone. Overall, I really enjoyed it. It was a whole lot of fun. Honestly, when I see a movie like this, I can't help but think they just don't make them like this anymore. I mean, we just don't. Movies are very different now. The first thing I put on here that I really liked the practical action sequences and the stylized action for it as well. Like Tarantino has very like stylized way that he does like gunshots and like blood, and it's like much more elaborate and eccentric. I got the same kind of vibes from this, like where the boat crashes in, but it's this ginormous explosion. There was a whole lot of like pyrotechnics on set that they were using, everything blasting everywhere. I really enjoyed all that. I don't think I noticed any CGI except for the only thing I maybe caught was at the very end when they were doing like the close-ups of the guns. I think that actually was a high frame camera, but I think a couple of them were CG bullets coming out. I think anything that was like pointed at or near the camera, those looked like they may have been CG, but it was interlaced with practical bullets. So I really like that, and I could be wrong on that one too. The premise I really liked. I thought it was really unique because it makes like everything moving forward, like where they're doing this mission or whatever, and then all the people that knew about it died, so he's in that situation, so he has to actually get out. And then of course they make it so that Castor becomes Archer, and then Archer's infiltrating his life, and the difficulties that come in that. It's a really great premise for like a nail biter, because you know one of them is an absolute psychopath, and one of them is the real guy, but he's at the disadvantage because he looks like the bad guy. So I thought all that was really well done. I liked all the double crosses and like the situational problems, like the problem of Archer as Nicolas Cage trying to like just talk to his wife, you know, or like call her over their phone, like that man's not your husband, like, and the problem like with the girl coming up and picking up the gun and be like, I'm your father, and it's like, oh, obviously you're not. So I really enjoyed all that. It was very, there were a few parts of it that felt very soap opera-esque, like that whole Mexican standoff like in the church with the birds flying around, and then they do it again later where the girl picks up a gun, you know. But it's all very fun, very 90s action. There is quite a bit of suspending disbelief with the trading face, because it's really more than that. It's really, you know, like John Travolta and Nicolas Cage are very different body types, like just in general. So I know that they talked about how they were, you know, slimming him down. I guess they had to fatten up Nicolas Cage somehow. But there's more to it than that. Like even the teeth, like when Nicolas Cage smiles, his teeth are all very different. So I don't know if they did some of that too. There's just like general body language things that people just naturally, subtly, unconsciously do. It's one of the, like I have a certain way that I walk. So even if somebody looked like just like me, if we walked side by side, most people would be able to distinguish, okay, that even if they look identical, that's clearly Holden or that's clearly not Holden. Now, I know that in a situation like this where you're not like thinking that, but there would be clues, absolutely, especially for your partner, especially for like a wife. So I'm surprised that she did pick up as things went on, but I'm surprised that just in the little things like body language, we communicate more in body language than we do with our face anyways, but it's fine. That's just it's something to think about. Like if this was real life, it would be much more difficult, I think. Your cadence of speech, like when I talk, I do a lot of that. So if somebody doesn't do that, they might be able to pick up that's not even my little body language like this, you know. Great performances all around. I think they both killed it. They're both really, really funny. This movie was much funnier than I was expecting it to be. I don't know if that was intentional or if it's because I'm watching it with the 2023 lens and that was 1997, but there was so much that I just couldn't help but just like crack up about. You know, I don't know if that's how the initial audience took it, but that's how I took it. And it's not a bad thing at all. It just made it more entertaining for me. And then the last thing I put on here was the stunt doubles were a little distracting. That might be because we're watching this in HD, like on a really big, you know, high definition screen. But Nicolas Cage's stunt double in particular had like really long hair. So whenever they would pull, and a lot of them were like shot directly straight forward on their faces too. So there were like several shots that just kept popping up whenever it would be, okay, close up Nick Cage and then far away for the action. It's a totally different guy, and it's so obvious. In a lot of Jackie Chan movies, he has a stunt team, and in a movie he did called Who Am I, he fights this very like older white guy. There was one fight scene in particular where they're like fighting and punching, and the camera would pull back. It would turn in from this old white guy getting hit to this scrawny Asian man getting hit, and it was just so obvious. But anyway, that's just something that you know, because we're watching it on a HD screen, probably wouldn't have noticed, but I noticed it. I couldn't help noticing it several times throughout the movie. Not a big deal. But overall, I really enjoyed it, and I think that this was a solid movie. I think it was really good.
I'm super happy to hear that. I think that this is one of those movies where any problems that I actually have with it, I just don't care about. Because the core of the movie is just so entertaining. Just the premise alone, I think it's more than meets the eye, 100%. You really go into it thinking exactly what Holden commented, like, okay, so it's gonna be a catch a mouse type game. But it's so much more than that because they trade spaces, and that's a very complex situation to be in for both of them. And then it gets even more crazy because you see them living each other's lives, which is just such a fun detail. I love that they added in, honing on like the daughter about to be raped by her boyfriend, and here comes Archer masquerading as Castor, or would it be Castor? Archer masquerading as Castor. I think that's right. Or would it be the other way around?
Other way around, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be Castor masquerading as Archer. He comes along and teaches her how to defend herself. And then we also have, on the flip side, Archer masquerading as Castor, protecting his baby mama slash son. So I love that they kind of at times enjoyed each other's lives, which was kind of unexpected, especially with Castor Troy, because he was so ruthless. They did a great job at like hitting home. He does not care about anything but himself. I love that. And then another thing with this movie is I feel like the supporting characters were utilized a lot. The wife, Eve, she was hugely important for the storyline because she was the one that actually was convinced that they had switched wives. There was nobody left. So she was really the key to him getting his life back. And then for Castor, it would be the brother too, Pollux. He was a really important supporting character. So I love they utilize that because in a lot of movies, I feel like they don't, you know? And this was not the case with that. I thought the action was great. I love it. I love that they really limited the special effects. It was refreshing to have a movie that kind of just did everything realistic. John Travolta and Nicolas Cage did a fantastic job of playing each other. I remember the first time I saw this, and as the movie went on, I was thinking like, which one is better at playing the villain? Which one is better at playing the good guy? It's really a toss-up for me, and that's not something that I would have expected. They really both did a great job at being the villain at times and then being the good guy at times. So I love that. I think the entire idea of them switching faces is so out there, but that's what makes it so fun. And I'm totally okay with the far-fetched idea of that. I think everybody can realize that there's going to be things like Holden mentioned, like their hands. How are you gonna change that? That's just crazy. But it doesn't matter because in the big picture of things, it's a juicy storyline, fun characters, and you can't wait to see what happens, and that's all I could ask for a movie. So I'm so glad that you loved it. What would you rate it?
Yeah, I agree with you on the little minute details. It's totally irrelevant, and we watch movies where people are flying around and destroying planets, so I think I can suspend disbelief here. You know, and I really, really enjoyed it. You made a lot of good points about the supporting characters. Stuff about the son was really, really good. I do like the idea of Archer taking in Castor? Yeah, taking in Castor's son in the end. I think that that's a little bit poetic. He takes in the son of the man who killed his son. So I thought everything was, I thought all the A storyline was good. I thought the B storyline was good. So overall, I really enjoyed it. Solid movie. For me, I'll go with a 9 out of 10 on this one. This was pretty good, and I would definitely watch it again.
Good. I think that this movie is just a fun movie. It's just, sometimes it's great to watch a movie where it's ridiculous, but so sensational at the same time. And I think that this was the best of both worlds, pun totally intended. There was good acting. I love these two. I think they did a fantastic job. Every time I see this movie, it's like the first time I'm watching it. So I feel like that's a sign of a very good movie. I think I'm going to rate it a 9.5. I love it. I love this movie. I'm always gonna love this movie. Face Off was on a poll. So we'll probably do another poll for the next My Husband Watches, but I'm thinking maybe Scarface or Con Air, since you haven't seen that. I don't know, but we will make another poll for the next movie. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching this as much as we did. And we're gonna catch you guys next time. Bye.